Are you ready? Are you ready? Wait for it. Look for it. It's there. Are you ready to soar? Are you ready to explore? Are you ready to live your life the way it's meant to be lived? Let's reach new heights. Let's climb that mountain together. You can do it. Come on. Join me on a yogi venture. So hi guys, welcome to February. This episode of the podcast, I'm going to talk about love and gratitude. I think I've always had appreciation to all things in life, even sometimes things that I don't quite understand. I try to look at anything that happens that might be considered sort of a negative experience, but I try to look at maybe a lesson that I can learn from it. And I think the only way I do it is by exploring the gratitude in the lesson. So, as you know, I have recently returned to my acting career. I think I started back officially in September. And the only reason I say officially is because I was able to get a manager and I really started going out and I continued to study acting. And I think all the pieces to the puzzle are finally kind of coming together, and which kind of resulted in I booked my first job. Yay! So I am extremely grateful. I can't talk about it because my character, it's a new show and my character does not come on until later. And it's a small part. I hope it doesn't get cut out because that can happen. But regardless, I am so grateful for the experience. I had stepped back, and before I even had the manager, I went on a few sets as an extra, and I'm so glad I did because, as you know, I have been away from the business, totally away for over 20 years, and it was very helpful to get back on just to see the cameras, to just kind of reacquaint myself with where you're supposed to stand and what you're supposed to do and just everything. With that said, I knew I didn't want to stay in that place, and it became a little weird when some people started recognizing me. What I'm enjoying most is I get to see all the sides of acting. Long time ago, I think when I first started, I did a Pepsi commercial, and it was as an extra, a featured extra. In fact, I'm trying to think of, no, I didn't get my SAG card then. I got it much later after doing a few other projects. I did a commercial, hair cuttery commercial, and I did a music video for the Navy. I think I did some other things leading up to me getting eligible to join the union. I kind of bypassed a lot of the struggling actor part because I was modeling. And so they both kind of went hand in hand. This time, I'm not concentrating on the modeling. The modeling is pretty much, I've almost said goodbye to that completely, except for a very friendly client that I have that I just love. And so now I am in a place where I can definitely understand the struggle of like having side hustle jobs while you're supporting your acting career and, all of that, which I feel it brings me now a sense of gratitude when I do book something. Not that I didn't have it before, because I was thrilled to book The Cosby Show and In the Heat of the Night. I mean, thrilled. But I do think I just have a different point of view now toward the true struggle of an artist. And it just brings me, a deeper satisfaction when you book. I have really super sensitive to experiences. So this small role that I booked off of a self-tape. And remember, I don't know if I had mentioned before, like how the business has changed, and now you self-tape yourself and send it in. And at first I was like, what is that? Who does that? And I had to get with the program, and I'm fine with it now. I love it. So I'm all right with that. But anyway, to go back to I'm just so super grateful that this job was so much fun and I love the character and I wish I could talk more, but I just hope that everything works out and that you guys will get to see it and then I can talk more and more about her. Her being a part of me, maybe just a little bit bigger, let's just say. So I can't really say anything and that's all right. But I just want you to know that no matter how small it was, I'm just so grateful and so happy that I had that experience. And the cast was great, the crew was great, and it just kind of reaffirmed, just for me, not that I'm even having any second doubts because I'm all in now, but I just felt so at home. I felt so extremely comfortable on a set. And that was nice. I miss it. I want to do it all the time. I want to do it all the time. Yeah, if anything I learned from it, I want to be on a set all the time working. But okay, so anyway, I encourage you to find what makes you happy and maybe really practice gratitude. Now, I don't always write in a gratitude journal. I guess I'm really in the moment of accepting the gratitude. And so again, being hyper aware and extremely grateful from my heart of the small, big, small, all the experiences and the belief that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And so 2020, wow, January, yes. 2020 is starting out nicely. And, okay, so I might not work for another, 9 months? But you know what? I just feel like, okay, I am on the right track and it's so exciting. And I'm so happy that I have you guys to share my journey with. Hope you don't get too bored. But please keep me up to date with anything that's happening on your end, and I will do the same on mine. I'm finding I really enjoy when I'm chatting with someone. When I have these moments on these times when I'm not interviewing somebody and I have to just talk, I don't like it as much because I just feel like I'm talking about me, and I'd much rather hear somebody else's story. So this one was kind of hard. And I decided I'm going to talk about gratitude. Since February is supposed to be the month of love, right? It's also, I think it's, heart month. I think it's still heart month. But red, go red, heart month. But when I think of Valentine's Day, I also am thinking about, think of love, but think about loving yourself. Think about loving just appreciation, and then that brings me to gratitude. So that's how I came up with what I was going to talk about for this episode. But yeah, I tend to enjoy interviewing people and chatting with people more than just talking to you about what I'm doing. So I'm going to try to get more people on, which means, again, that's a little time consuming. I have really had to figure this out, and I will. I'm just going to keep you involved, and I hope that you didn't find this episode too boring. Give me ideas or a shout out, like if there's something that you want to ask me and maybe I could feature it for one of these episodes where I am just talking, let me know, because maybe you can give me an idea. How about that? All right. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. Tune in on the 15th. And as always, guys, write a review, stay in touch. So that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please tell a friend. Let's spread the word, okay? I welcome suggestions, comments. I love hearing from you. And as always, life is marvelous and exciting. Go explore it. Your yogi venture is waiting.